The British £1 coin is a denomination of sterling coinage. Its obverse has featured the profile of Charles III since 2024 1 and bears the Latin engraving Charles 3 Rex, Dei Gratia Rex FD Die Defensor, which means Charles III, by the grace of God, King, Defender of the Faith. £1. United Kingdom. Value £1 mass 8.75. Diameter to 3 to 23.43. Thickness to .8 medjol ternately milled and plain composition root ring. Nickel brass. 76% Cu, 20% Zn, and for percent Ni. Inner planchet. Nickel plated alloy years of minting to 0162022. Obverse design King Charles IIIDESIGN. Date 2023 reverse designes. Multiple images of King's monogram. The original round £1 coin was introduced in 1983. It replaced the Bank of England £1 note, which ceased to be issued at the end of 1984 and was removed from circulation on the 11th of March 1988, though still redeemable at the bank's offices. Like all English banknotes, £1 notes continue to be issued in Jersey, Guernsey, and the Isle of Man, and by the Royal Bank of Scotland. But the pound coin is much more widely used. A new dodecagonal 12-sided design of coin was introduced on the 28th of March 2017. And both new and old versions of the £1 coin circulated together until the older design was withdrawn from circulation on 15 October 2017. After that date, the older coin could only be redeemed at banks. Although some retailers announced they would continue to accept it for a limited time. And it remained in use in the Isle of Man. The main purpose of redesigning the coin was to combat counterfeiting. As of March 2014, there were an estimated 1,553 million of the original nickel brass coins in circulation, 6 of which the Royal Mint estimated in 2014 that just over 3% were counterfeit. 7/8 the new coin, in contrast, is bimetallic like the current £2 coin, and features an undisclosed hidden security feature called ISIS, Integrated Secure Identification Systems. 9/10. The current 12-sided pound coins are legal tender to any amount when offered in repayment of a debt. However, the coin's legal tender status is not normally relevant for everyday transactions. To date, for different portraits of Elizabeth II have appeared on the obverse. For the first 3 of these, the inscription was Elizabeth to DGREGF D 2013, 11, where 2013 is replaced by the year of minting. The 4th design, unveiled in March 2015, 12, expanded the inscription slightly to Elizabeth II, DEI.GRA.reg.FID.DEF. 2015, the 12-sided design, introduced in March 2017, reverted to 2017 Elizabeth to D.G.reg.F.D. In summary, in 1983 and 1984, the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machen appeared on the obverse. 13, in which the Queen wears the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. Between 1985 and 1997, the portrait by Raphael Makloff was used. 13, in which the Queen wears the George IV state diadem. Between 1998 and 2015, the portrait by Ian Rank Broadley was used. 13, again featuring the tiara, with a signature mark IRB below the portrait. In 2015, the portrait by Jodie Clark was introduced. 14, in which the Queen wears the George IV state diadem. 15, with a signature mark JC below the portrait. In August 2005, the Royal Mint launched a competition to find new reverse designs for all circulating coins apart from the £2 coin. 16, the winner, announced in April 2008, was Matthew Dent, whose designs were gradually introduced into the circulating British coinage from mid-2008. 17. The designs for the 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, and 50p coins depict sections of the royal shield that form the whole shield when placed together. The shield in its entirety was featured on the £1 coin. The coin's obverse remained unchanged. The design of the reverse of the original coin was changed each year from 1983 to 2008 to show, in turn, an emblem representing the UK, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland, and England, together with an appropriate edge inscription. This edge inscription could just as often be upside down when obverse is facing upward. 18. From 2008, national-based designs were still minted, but alongside the new standard version and no longer in strict rotation. The inscription £1 appeared on all reverse designs, in common with non-commemorative £2 coins. The round £1 coin, except 2004-7 and the 2010-11 capital cities designs, had a mint mark, a small crosslet found on the milled edge that represents Llantrisant in South Wales, where the Royal Mint has been based since 1968. 19. The reverse of the new 12-sided bimetallic pound coin, introduced on the 28th of March 2017, was chosen by a public design competition. 20. The competition to design the reverse of this coin was opened in September 2014. 21. It was won in March 2015 by 15-year-old David Pearce from Walsall and unveiled by Chancellor George Osborne during his budget announcement. The design features a rose, leek, thistle, and shamrock bound by a crown. 12. In October 2023, the King Charles III £1 coin was presented. The coin features bees 2223